Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to put a boot popper on the boot. So if you're like me and you've been locked out your boot many times because you're working in the garage, you've accidentally closed it, you have to go into the driver's seat or into the passenger seat to reach underneath the center console or underneath the radio to pop the boot, then go all the way back around. Why didn't they just put a button at the very back? Well, I got so fed up, I put a button there. So check out the video. So my plan is to get this wire and run the length of the car. Okay, now that's time to get to work. Okay, so now I have the cable in. So what I did was I got the cable, snuck it down to this little hole just in there. Well, it's really hard to see, but there is a hole in there. Anyway, so where these ordinary wires also come out through. And that brought me down to here. Then I had to pull out all of this trim as much as I could. And I got the cable from here over to here. From there, snuck it the whole way down. And there's a hole just in here somewhere, which lets the cabling for the heated windows to come through this panel here. So I also brought my cable in with it. Next, the plan was to come out through here and use the grommet that's already there and sneak my wire the whole way around, but because my wire is too fat, it wouldn't fit. So I had to drill my own hole, which you can just see just there. The problem is it's a double skin, so yeah, it's a bit of extra drilling. But I have a grommet just there, and that's going to go into this one. And obviously then I have to get my cable in back. So there's another grommet just there, and that's my cable gone back in. So inside the car, it was a lot easier. It comes out here, just in behind this cable, this panel here. The cable runs the whole length, so inside all of the trim here, all the way down. You can see bits of it there coming out. That's my cable again. Comes all the way over to here, and that's my push button to release the boot. So it's wired into that. The colors are red and a green with a purple tracer. So one obviously is a twin wire there. So one wire is joined from the red into obviously the red again. And my other color was black, and it's joined into the purple and green tracer. So that's it now, all done. That far anyway. And here's the cable. So still to do is my little push button. It'll focus, there we go. So debating whether I want it right in the center or slightly to one side. If I have it to one side, it might make it a bit easier to bolt up, and if I keep it more in the center, it'll be more awkward to bolt up. But it would kind of make more sense that you're pushing in the center of the Audi symbol. So we'll see how it goes. So if you're like me and accidentally blew the fuse to the boot and you want to know which fuse it is, it's fuse number 14, which is this red one here. Hey guys, so please do subscribe, really helps out the channel. Right, come on, let's get back to the build. Okay, so as you can see, there was a complete change of mind. Originally it was meant to go here, but it's a double skin, and the holes were just too far apart, so it wasn't going to end up there, and there's no way to get your fingers in to tighten up the nut. So I was going to put it either here or here, and unfortunately there's a rib just here with a double skin again, and a rib just here with a double skin again. So this would mean it would have to go inside of here, cut through a double skin, and get my fingers over a rib. It's just going to be too awkward. So I ended up putting the button here, and I can always put another button over here if I really want it. But this one here is a single skin, so there's no double skin to drill through. And it was in enough that I could just get my fingers in on top of the nut and tighten it all up. The reason why it's not quite in the middle is because the boot actually tilts back. You can see there's an angle on it there, and if you have it quite right in the middle, the wires, obviously the poles have to go straight up and it earth off the chassis, so you have to keep it in this way a little bit to make sure that the wires can't touch off any of the bodywork. So you can see this line just here. that's actually the seam goes around. So once you're inside of that, or outside of it I suppose, you know that even when the boot closes you can still get your fingers to it. And you can see here, so from the number plate there's still a lot of space between here all the way until you get to the very end. So that's that bit sage there, so there's still loads of room here, so it works perfectly. Okay, let's bring it on its maiden voyage. So let's close the boot. No turning back now. Okay, so the button, you can see it's just there, so just above the Euro symbols. So if I put my finger in, yeah, I can feel it just there. Maybe you can't see it, but I can feel it. There it is. So it's very well hidden, so over the Euro symbols and open like that. Perfect. That is brilliant. Oops, overexposed. There we go. So we'll try it one more time. Over the Euro symbols. Brilliant. But I'm sure you're all wondering, but Steve, if you have the button over there, surely then anyone can break into your car if you lock it. Well, let's try it. That's the key in the barrel. That's it locked. So let's come around to this side. Push my finger on the button. Nothing's happening. So it does actually lock with the central locking, and then obviously when we unlock it, go back this way. Now it's open, and it opens. So yeah, I have to get a new battery for my lock or my key, so that's why I have to do this. And I know there is a button here, that's for unlocking the boot, but 9 out of 10 times when I'm working on this car, I either have the windows down and I have the key in the ignition, or I'm doing something on the engine, and like, this boot is so small, you're going to do something, or like you're driving the car, it's like, right, I'll just run over here and get something out of the boot. Run over here, and oh, the boot won't open, have to run back inside the car, open the boot, come back this way, great, got my item, whatever it is, open the boot, close it, but don't close it fully. So now it's half open, half closed. I was like, oh, I really want that to get that other thing, and I forgot about it. Now I have to run all the way back inside the cab again, open it, come back, and pop it open. So yeah, I know my alarm system sucks because my horn, or the beeper that's behind the light, doesn't work, but I'll have to fix that again. But the most important thing is to get the key next. I think there's a battery in here, and probably will solve that next. So if you like these videos, please do subscribe. Press the subscribe button down there or up there or wherever it is. So guys, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. Support me in PayPal in that link below. And as always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Mango, what are you doing in there? You're going to drive.